Alright, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Happiness here. It's finally here. What you've been gating for, what you've been wanting, what you've been craving for. Just the bad guys from the Final Fantasy 15 Niflheim Army is here.
I'm so flattered.
Rattata.
Okay, guys, so today I'm going to talk about all the bad guys from the Niflheim Army. This is something that they let us know in the ATR, everything about the bad guys. I'm here to summarize it for you because I know it's a lot of information, so much information, and put a little twist on it. You know how I like to do. So I would really appreciate if you guys hit like in this video. It's a really good video, and I hope that you guys really do enjoy it, but please hit like. It does help out the channel big time. So let's start off with Niflheim. Niflheim is the bad guys in this game. It's the opposing team or the opposing nation to the Lucius people. Basically, Noctis, his last name is Lucius, and the king is Lucius. Like that's the good people, or like the good people. And Niflheim is basically like dictators. They want to take over everything and just like completely, you know, take over absolutely everything. They're already taken over most countries. They're trying to take over stuff that doesn't belong to them, like the React brothers trying to take over the word React. Burn. Alright, so let's get into really quick. The Niflheim Army is the bad guys, and they depend on these guys over here. They're called magic tech soldiers. Alright, they have a vast, very vast army of them, and they're soldiers that are automatons. Basically, that means that they're not human beings inside of them. It's like machine work. So if you kill one of them, you know, you don't feel that bad about killing them. There's technically not a human in there, so that's all good. I'm pretty sure that's why they did it anyways. As opposed to the Niflheim Army, the Kingdom of Lucius, the difference between both of them is that while the Niflheim Army relies on technology, like modern day technology and all of that, Lucius, their people, rely on the power of the crystal. They have the crystal like in their grasp, and they could do magic with that crystal. So they depend on that for their army. And Lucius, you know, again, depend on the automatrons. Alright, so the very big guy over here, his name is Ideolas, the guy right at the top. He looks like Darth Sidious had a baby with Legolas. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. If Darth Sidious and Legolas had a baby, it would be this guy right here. Yeah, he's a badass. He's pure evil. He's an emperor, you know. One thing to note though, he is already retired in the beginning of this game. He's like already retired, but somehow he makes an appearance in a couple of cutscenes that we've seen in the game. So I don't know why that is, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna say stuff about him. Okay, so to the bottom left of him is Arden. The reason why he's to the bottom left and not to the bottom right is because to the bottom left is more like a political side of things. It's not the army, it's more like the politicals. So this guy Arden right here, he's extremely smart. He's also very humorous, which is kind of weird for, you know, a bad guy to be humorous. They're usually pretty like, you know, serious about things, but in his role and position, he's actually really humorous, which is very weird, like I said before. Also, he is, at the time that you're playing the game, the reigning emperor at the time, because Ideolas was supposed to retire. Also, Arden is so smart that he expanded, if you see the bottom right, Versatile's research. All right, Versatile is technically the first person to make the automatons, or the Magitech army of soldiers is what they're calling it. Versatile made the army of soldiers and tanks, etc. So the whole army is made because of his research. All right, so Versatile's research has made the army vast, very vast. He has made automatons, and I think about automatons is that they are being controlled usually by one person. It'll be like 5 of them, but it's usually a human being that will control them. Another thing about Versatile that they mentioned in the game itself is that he is a person that has a lot going for him. He's not a very linear character, meaning what you see might not be exactly what you get out of him. He is very mysterious. There's a lot of depth to this character, so that's something to look forward to. Another thing I wanted to bring up about Arden is that this Arden looks a lot more weathered than the original Arden that we saw in this trailer, which I'm showing you right here in the background. For some reason, I don't know what it is. Same thing with Ideolas. Every single character just looks much more weathered, and I don't know why that is, you know? I have no idea why that is, why Hajime Tabata decided to take on this role. Maybe there's a lot going on that we don't know about, but it's something that, you know, I look forward to, you know, to know why they look like they got the crap beating out of them, between you and me. All right, so let's move on. On the right, we have General Glauca. General Glauca is technically the head of the whole military. All right, so every single captain, which I'm going to talk about one of the captains very soon, every single captain reports to General Glauca. He is the head of the army. This is the very first time we're seeing him, and obviously they didn't have like an in-game footage of him. They only had art of him, but this is General Glauca, and apparently he plays a big part in Final Fantasy 15. So yeah, got a lot to look forward to him. And finally here we have Aranea. I think it's Aranea. Yeah. So we got Aranea. Aranea is the commander of the mercenary unit. All right. Their unit, and this is quite a mouthful, so I'm going to read it straight out because it's quite a mouthful. Aranea is the captain of the Empire's 3rd Army Corps 87th Airborne Unit. This is the one character that we have seen in one of the earliest trailers from Final Fantasy Versus 13. We saw her do this crazy spin. It was, whoa, my God, that chick is hot. She's doing crazy spins, man. This is nuts. So we saw her way back in the day, and we all kind of like were really intrigued by who she was and exactly what her role was in this whole thing. Yes, unfortunately, she is one of the bad guys. She is part of the Niflheim Army, but, right, she got a butt. No. But in all seriousness, there's also to her a lot of mystery behind her. They didn't go too much into detail exactly who she is and why she is for the Niflheim Army. All we know is that she's definitely the dragoon. She is definitely a dragoon person, and her last name even is Highwind. Highwind is Sid from Final Fantasy VII's shit in Final Fantasy VII. That's called the Highwind. So, and Sid is a dragoon, duh. So, we're gonna have this battle with Aranea. I think I have a very hard time saying her name. Aranea. We're gonna have a flying battle with her. They said that, you know, they more or less confirmed it, that there's definitely gonna be an air battle against Aranea. And even in this trailer that you see right here, she makes an appearance, which was great to me. I mean, I think she's gonna really steal the show. I think it's gonna be an amazing thing. Okay, the last thing, as you see, the Magitech infantry. I just go over that really quick. You have two types of robots, basically. You have the all-purpose ones, which are the ones on the left. These are older models, and they're usually used for checkpoints, you know, to check that, make sure that everything's okay. You know, they're not as good as the newer model, which are these ones with the green faces on them. These are more made for combat, and these are usually the ones that fall in episode Dusk Guide. These are the ones that fell from the ship that carries them. They fall onto you. They're a pain in the ass. They're over there, you know, just to fuck up your day. Yeah, that's these guys. So the other ones you saw in the trailer where they're checking, you know, with the dog for King Lucius, and I don't know really what's going on there, so I'm not gonna assume anything, but yeah, that's what those are for, basically. Okay, guys, so I will really appreciate if you guys hit like. Also, if you guys have a chance, please watch this video without pop-up blockers. Maybe, you know, it does help out the channel, you know, every once in a while. I'm not telling you to do it all the time, but just for YouTube, you know, you might want to disable blocking ads, because that's how we YouTube creators make a living. So I would really appreciate if you guys could, you know, just watch the video without blocking the ads, because literally that's what puts food on my plate. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching this. I'm gonna have another couple of videos. It was just so much to digest for this ATR that I couldn't say it all in one video. It would take me like 40 minutes. Even this video is running a little bit long, but I really do want to get to every single thing. There's so much stuff, guys. There's a whole ton of stuff about magic, like just a video for magic. I'm gonna have a video just for the new improvements that have been made to the game, the combat system. I'm gonna have a video for the in-depth analysis of this trailer that we have right here. Just so many videos coming out in the future, and the only way that I can make these videos is if you guys hit like. I know it sounds so little, but yes, like does matter to me. If you guys like this video, it does put it up in the ranks for other people to see it, and it helps out the channel tremendously. So please hit like, and if you get a chance, please subscribe to the channel as well. I would really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Guys, this has been Happy. I hope every single one of you today has a really nice day. Rattata! Yeah.